Again, a great community contribution, another way to recover your root password. Let's check out. Before we go on, if you're watching this in the short form, go check the long form so you can have better readability. Like, subscribe, and comment. It will help for the next videos. I'm also going to do a full video compilation of all the methods and also an extra video on how to prevent this from being possible. Like and subscribe to get notified. Let's go. So community member Aaron Place shows us a method. I'm not going to read it. It's here. I'm going to show you guys. So let's execute Aaron's method, but there is a little thing you need to be aware of, but I will show you next. So this is the usual thing. You should know by this point how to get there, and you just type rw init equals keyboard layout /bin/sh. So this is going to boot a shell, not the bash shell, but a shell. This is also probably more likely to be present in more Linuxes than the actual bash shell itself. So it just works. sh is just a little bit more flawless. Bash may not be present in some Linuxes, even though it's unusual, but may happen. Shell, it's everywhere. You just type the password, passwd, and you just do your thing. And now the next step is to reboot, but don't do it yet. If you have SLNux enabled, put the auto reliable file, because or else let me make sure auto reliable. So if you have SLNux enabled, make sure you have the auto reliable file there, or else things will occur. If you're not sure, just put the file there and prevent strange things from happening. Now you need to reboot. The reboot command does not exist, or any other command. Even if I put the full path, it will just not work at this point. So the reboot command does not work, init command does not work, sysctl does not work. Just reboot the server, power on, power off. If it's in a cloud or virtualization, reboot the server in some method, it's fine. Let it just boot as normal, and you should get your regular desktop. Reboot the server, and you just see your logging screen as usual after this finishes, and you will just get everything back as usual. And right after SLNux did the thing, if you have SLNux enabled. If you don't have SLNux enabled, this will just take no time at all, because SLNux is not there, so we'll do nothing. So you put the auto reliable file there, it fixes your things. You put your desktop, Bob's your uncle, root password is set, and you have set your root password in yet another different way. Like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Be careful with that auto reliable thing, because if you do have SLNux functional there and you do not put the auto reliable thing there, you may boot to a weird system. So make sure to put the /auto reliable file there. If you're not sure if SLNux is enabled, put it there anyways. It just will not do any extra harm and prevent future problems to occur on the subsctl reboot. The reboot command does not exist, and at least I know. If you know a reboot command that actually works at that point, let me know. Just reboot the server. If you are in the cloud, just click the reboot button, and it should be okay. It's a physical server. Power off, power on. At this point, it shouldn't make any harm, and now the root password is something you know about. I'm going to make a compilation of all the methods I managed to gather so far, and also an extra video on how to prevent this from being possible at all for security purposes. Like, subscribe, and comment, it all helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.